Today's September 19th. We're out here in central Utah with Miles and Andrew on my way out to school in Oregon. Looking for pyros today, but we got a nice Great Basin rattlesnake here. First find of the day. Nice big one.
Start splitting up at this point.
Looks like it's denning. I see western yellow belly. Another nice Great Basin rattlesnake here. Lighting is kind of bad. That's a good look. Beautiful look at that loot. That's a gorgeous rattlesnake. That is sweet. Well, here it is. This is a Utah mountain king snake. Miles cruised up on this guy maybe 15-20 minutes ago. We weren't with him to see it, but still just a fantastic snake. This is my lifer. Far and away the snake I wanted to see the most in this region. I can go to Oregon happy with one last really good find before the summer ended and going out to school, but that is such an awesome snake here in central Utah. Miles coming up clutch once again. Hi guys, we are out today in northern Utah. I was going to do a lot more herping today than I actually ended up doing, but that's all right. Just kind of hanging out, spending time with family here in Utah. I got out for an hour or so this afternoon, and we found one of these. This is a valley garter snake. These are pretty widespread in the western United States, but they barely make it into Utah. This is the best place to find them. And there is one. They got really nice red, especially that red cheek. That's my favorite trait that this subspecies has, but that's a fun little find. Really, really pretty valley garter snake, and off he goes. Hopefully we'll see a couple more, but big fan of those guys. Nice western yellow-bellied racer found just kind of crawling around in this marsh, and a belted kingfisher in the background. Very nice. Let me get him looking better in my hand. Nice. Hello and good morning from Eastern Oregon, extreme Eastern Oregon. Today is September 22nd. We are out here herping today looking for variable ground snakes, northern desert night snakes, striped whip snakes. Really anything we can find though would be cool. This is extreme Eastern Oregon, one of the coolest locales here. There are also long-nosed snakes in this region. There's only been 2 of those ever seen in Oregon's history. But we're just gonna flip some rocks and do a bit of cruising and see what we can turn up in the day that I have here in Eastern Oregon before heading back to Western Oregon for college. So let's get it going and see what we can find. All right, we have our first snake back in Oregon this fall. This is a Great Basin gopher snake. He is not doing very well, as you can probably tell. He looks like he got hit by a car, but he doesn't have any bleeding or any major wounds. So I see he's moving, so I don't know. I think he's gonna be just fine. His movement is kind of weird, but he is moving, so I don't know. I don't know what to make of this one, but yeah, nice. All right, we got a snake in the road. I think it's a striped whip snake. Oh, it's a racer. That's still cool. That's still very cool, but not exactly what I wanted. Still cool though. Here's that racer. Ow. They actually don't hurt when they're this size. It almost feels kind of like sandpaper is what I usually tell people. Yeah, I thought it was a striped whip snake from the car, but this is still cool. I mean, that's 2 snakes in maybe about 10 minutes, and we also saw a couple lizards. So I think the morning warm-up is in action. There's whip snakes galore up there, hoping a few of them will come down to the road, but nice. I was really worried I wasn't going to see a single snake here, so it's nice to get this racer. All right, next up, this is probably the biggest surprise so far of this whole trip. This is a valley garter snake from southeastern Oregon, which isn't that weird, but I just had no idea that they were in this area. I thought they were only wandering garter snakes, but this is a really, really pretty valley garter snake, which is cool to see. What a garter snake that is. So after that valley garter, it's been very slow. But look at this garter snake. This is a wandering garter. This is the only species I thought was in the area. He is huge. This is in C2, by the way. It's a natural hot spring. That's so cool. Oh my God, guys. I don't even have my flashlight on. So I'm driving. I'm not even herping right now. I'm just driving to school. My herping trip has really not been great. And I just see out of the corner of my eye, there's a big snake on the road. I figured, oh, it's a dead gopher snake. Then I see it moving when I turn around, only to find, not only is it alive, but it is my life or northern desert night snake, and it is absolutely huge. This is one of the craziest finds I think I've ever pulled off. I can hardly believe it. There's a northern desert night snake on the highway, just chilling. Crazy. Yeah, I can't believe this snake. I guess it probably doesn't seem as crazy as I'm making it out to be, that there's a snake on an isolated road on a warm September night, but it's just insane to me to think that I was just driving, not even remotely herping, and I just caught this night snake out of the corner of my eye. And not only is it a really cool find for the state of Oregon, but it's a lifer as well. Super cool find. I was actually thinking about targeting these guys tomorrow, but why target them when you've already turned one up now? So we'll see what we get up to tomorrow. That's just a crazy find. It's crazy the snake didn't get hit, to be honest, because this highway is remote and it's not extremely busy, but just in the 10 minutes I've been taking pictures, probably 30 cars have passed. So it's amazing that this snake didn't get hit, but just everything about this find is crazy. I'm so excited about it. Crazy. I think this night snake has had enough of my shenanigans. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like a road cut almost. You see in places like West Texas, but nope, this is Central Oregon. Releasing this gorgeous northern desert night snake into this rock pile. And off she goes. Well, amazingly, we got another live snake on this highway just driving back to school. This is crazy. This is a valley garter snake. It's really big, and as you can see, it musked everywhere, but still a really cool snake. Not as cool as the night snake, but another awesome find. Again, just crossing the highway, weaving in between semis pretty much. This one's really interesting. His red cheek is very muted. His red in general is very muted. Cool. Today's my last day of summer break. I'm up exploring a high elevation lake looking for Cascades frogs. Didn't find one yet, but I did find this valley garter snake, which is a good sign. One of Oregon's classics. This is a tiny little rough skin newt. I haven't seen one of these in a while, but they are an Oregon classic, so that's good to see one. I don't think I've ever seen one this far east before. So, oh, there he is. So that's kind of cool. Another baby rough skin newt. I'm really surprised actually that we haven't seen Cascades frogs and stuff like that, but we'll keep looking. Valley garter snake. Oh, he's hunting, it would appear, which again makes me think that there has to be. Oh, there he is. That's cool. I think there has to be Cascades frogs here, but cool. That's a cool look at a valley garter. Well, not quite the high elevation Oregon amphibian we're looking for. This is a western toad. We're looking for Cascades frogs, but it's still cool to see. Again, I don't really understand why they're not here, at least so far, but cool western toad to make up for it. That's pretty cool. There's another high elevation wetlands amphibian. Not the target, but still another cool one. This is a Pacific chorus frog. Nice northwestern garter snake. Still hoping to find that Cascades frog, but no luck yet. All right, I gave up on Cascade frogs. I'm looking for yellow-legged frogs further west. And I found another, belted kingfisher. I found this guy. I've seen Sertalis in this area before, and they were pretty obviously intergrades between Conchinus and Fitcheye. I don't know. This one looks pretty pure Fitcheye to me. I'll see what people on iNet think, but yeah, nice common garter, either Sertalis or Fitcheye, Conchinus, or something in between.
Guess who's back?